Welcome to the 5 Diamond Hospitality Training, Food and Beverage Breakfast Service. The goal for this training is to build guest loyalty by providing excellent meal service during breakfast. Breakfast is usually where guests spend the most time with an employee while they are in the hotel. Many times it is also the last area of the hotel a guest visits, as they often check out of the hotel right after breakfast. Providing great service makes a great final impression on your guests. The 6 steps for providing excellent breakfast service are: serve beverages properly and quickly, check on food quality, be attentive to guest needs, deliver the check quickly, offer a to-go cup, and thank the guests. The first step is to serve beverages properly and quickly. If coffee is ordered, it should be brought in a fresh stainless steel pot and poured for the guests. The pot should then be left on the table for the guests. For hot tea, a choice of tea should be given and 2 tea packets of the chosen tea given to the guests. Be sure to offer lemon and cream on the side as well. Make sure that you return to the guest table quickly with the ordered beverages. The second step is to check on food quality. Return to the table after the guest has taken a few bites of their food, whether it is an entree or food from the buffet. You should then ask about the food quality and if you can help them with anything else. Do not just say, "Is everything okay?" A good example of how to check on food quality is, "How's everything from the buffet tasting? Were you able to find everything that you needed?" The third step is to be attentive to the guest's needs. Make sure you try your best to anticipate the guest's possible needs during the meal. You can do this by keeping an eye on the guests and automatically providing the necessary condiments like ketchup and hot sauce if the guest has eggs, refilling the guest's beverages as needed without having them ask, and removing any items as necessary from the guest's table. The next step is to deliver the check quickly. Breakfast for most guests should be a quick meal so they can eat and get to where they need to go. To help the guests make their daily schedules, deliver the guest's check while the guest is still eating. They should not have to ask for the check. After you drop off the check, make sure that you are available so that the guest can pay quickly. Not every guest will sign the check to the room. Do not hold a guest hostage because they are waiting to pay. Offer a to-go cup. If the guest orders coffee, offer a to-go cup to the guest near the end of the guest's meal. Make sure you personalize the gesture of offering the to-go cup and use the guest's name if you know it. Do not just say, "Here is your to-go cup," and leave the cup on the table. A great example of personalizing the to-go cup gesture is simply saying, "Mr. Smith, would you like a to-go cup to take your coffee with you this morning?" The last step is to thank the guests. Make sure you thank the guests after the payment is completed and as they are exiting the restaurant. If there are any other guests that walk past you while exiting, make sure you stop and thank them as well on their way out. If possible, find out using your hotel's guest ledger if the guests will be staying multiple days in your hotel and invite them to return for breakfast each morning of their stay. Now remember, the 6 steps for excellent breakfast service are: serve beverages properly and quickly, check on food quality, be attentive to the guest's needs, deliver the check quickly, offer a to-go cup, and thank the guests. Now don't forget the basics during the breakfast service. Greet every guest with a warm smile. Maintain eye contact throughout any interaction. Stay on the dining room floor so that guests can find you. Only go in the kitchen when you're retrieving food. And use the guest's name when possible. Thank you for completing our food and beverage breakfast service training.